Greetings, YouTube. Today you have before you some DIY snap guns. Emphasis on the snap sound they make when you use them. Now, these DIY lock-picking devices, sport picking, were made from a thin wire coat hanger. They didn't take really that long, about 20 minutes to shape them right and get the right proportion and angles. And I originally found this design on YouTube from a channel known as Red, who is an Italian lockpicking channel who has not posted any videos in about 6 years. But that's that person's channel. They choose to post how often they do or as little as they do. Now, it's no secret in the Locksport community, lock-picking community of YouTube, that somewhere along the line, you're going to have some kind of financial backing. You've got someone who's providing you either with the tools or the money to purchase them. Or you are your own financial backer and you are extremely well off. Otherwise, you are buying out of pocket with every weekly paycheck, bi-weekly paycheck, or monthly paycheck. And as normal people who watch YouTube, that's very impractical. For me personally, my money first and foremost goes to bills. And this collective household goes to bills, rent, utilities, luxury items, and then whatever's left over is for groceries or maybe going out to eat somewhere special. Now, I have responsibilities as a person, and that should go without saying. Everyone who is on YouTube has personal responsibilities. Anyone who says otherwise is lying. Now, I'm not the self-serving kind of person like a certain helpful lock picker who, if he doesn't like what you have to say, he'll say, thank you for the kind words, because really that's just a douchebag kind of thing to say. And he has been called out on that several times by me and a few others. Now, with YouTube and the Locksport community, we all have occupations outside of it. And when asked by people, well, what is your occupation? You know, some will tell you, none of your business. Or not want to give you any details. And that really is kind of a shame, because you're closing yourself off and kind of alienating yourself. Myself, I'm not ashamed or secretive about what my occupation is. In fact, I'll tell you. By trade, I am a paranormal investigator for nonprofit. And I'm also a writer, amateur writer in my spare time, as well as being, well, amateur lock picker, sport picker. And the skill does come in handy for my occupation. You know, sometimes you do find something that needs opened or unlocked, and hey, you have that skill. It's handy to have. Now, I don't have a financial backer. My financial backer is myself. When I have a extra splurge of money, I can pick up a few items, and that's being realistic. And if there are people of the Locksport community who watch these videos or trying to get into it, please be realistic and frugal about how and what you buy. I mean, it's great to want to buy everything you see, but what you end up having really is a wall full of stuff that might be collecting dust or trying to outfit your own personal bat cave, so to speak, with lock this and lock that. For the Locksport community, remember, you don't have to keep a giant secret if someone asks you something, like, well, what do you do for a living? There should be nothing secretive about, oh, well, I'm in this occupation, I'm in that occupation. You know, don't close up a wall on people if you answer a question. It's not exactly bordering on rude, but it is counterproductive. And it often helps to have, well, people out there who understand your cause. Now, I've only had one person or company do anything for me, and that person has made himself known on my channel. It is Taku from Mayhem Keys, who provided the 105 plus set that I reviewed and showed on my channel and did an unboxing. The conversation and dialogue between us is public, where he actually states that, yes, he would give me a set. I'm not owing him any favors when he did that. I simply gave him props and, you know, talked about the truth about his keys. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's not being a sellout or a shill. That is simply being honest about someone's products. And I'd like to close with, be honest about who you are in the Locksport community. Now, you have channels who call themselves Lockpicking Lawyer, who do not want to respond if asked, are you really a lawyer? Where other people on his channel will speak up for him. And that's really a shame, because that's really just you hiding yourself. You are, after all, a YouTube channel. People come to your channel, look at your videos. Don't be afraid to actually respond personally. Speak up. If someone asks you a question about if you're actually a real lawyer or not, be honest with them. It's better to be honest than to flat out lie, because no one respects a liar, and no one is really going to have time for a liar. That's just common sense advice that also would come from your parents. And for those out there who were raised right, I hope you were. Don't be self-serving. Be knowledgeable. Be real. And if you find something somewhere and you show it on your channel, give credit where credit is due. Don't hog the glory of it. Be real with those who view your videos. Because in truth, they will have a lot more respect for you if you're genuine with them. Now, I hope folks who watch this enjoyed. For those who haven't, well, feel free to dislike. Feel free to comment negatively to your heart's content. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, I encourage it. And for any of those who missed when I said what my occupation is, again, I'm a paranormal investigator by trade for nonprofit, and I'm an amateur writer in my spare time, as well as a Locksport enthusiast. Amateur, I might add. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. There will be more to come at a later time.